The screening process of resumes and online application forms to identify the right applicants and produce a short list of those and calling for an interview is a very time-consuming process. RPA can be implemented to gather and screen resumes and online application forms, do thorough background verification checks and compare the info against all relevant job requisitions. Creating, conducting, and monitoring of specific documents for new joiner has multiple dimensions, with local and company regulations on various aspects. Manually checking all the data can take quite some time and is prone to human error. RPA can be implemented to conveniently craft offer letters for the new employees that are both tailor-made and reliable. Easy to do cross-checks with diverse related rules and regulations stored in different systems and databases. After the new joiner accepted the job offer, all the necessary IT equipment and employee access has to be provided. And all this has to happen following the new candidate's profile, his preferences and the company rules. RPA can be implemented to automatically trigger a predefined onboarding workflow once the user account is created. Business rules assigned to the user profile guide robots to take decisions, for instance, which system accesses to grant. HR professionals manage all the data of current employees, past employees, applicants, new hires, compliance and regulatory requirements, payroll and benefits. Many tasks require manual entry, updating, and maintenance across multiple, disparate database management systems. RPA can be implemented to ensure accurate and complete employee data from the very first day, starting with an employee record creation by interacting with the new employee to enter the data accurately and complete, continued by data cleansing activities to ensure consistency across multiple systems in various formats. In many cases, individual needs training and requirements are being identified by chance rather than based upon a structured and ongoing basis, so that compliance is being granted and missing or wrong data can be prevented. With RPA implementation, automatic notification of certification requirements can be scheduled as individual employee characteristics and certification status are compared against requirements. Most of the manual travel and expense processes are characterized by missing receipts, out-of-policy spends, late expense submissions, error-prone spreadsheets and poor visibility, easily resulting in compliance issues. RPA can be implemented to compare individual expenses against predefined rules and regulations from different systems inside and outside the organization. Can easily be scaled. Automation can span from an unattended auto approval of standard expenses to a guided checkup of various items in attended or hybrid mode. Manually reviewing employee time records for accuracy and completion to comply with changes of fair labor standards and overtime regulations daily is not a viable option on a larger scale. RPA can be implemented to validate records by cross-checking data and giving an alert when info is missing or inconsistent, or reallocation of resources is recommended so that disruptions are avoided and the workforce is managed efficiently. Reporting can get a very time-consuming affair for HR as data is needed in the right format at the right place to make smart decisions. One can easily spend hours to manually craft and update dashboards regularly. RPA can be implemented to fulfill pre-populating complex periodic reporting requirements for prescriptive and predictive HR analyses. Leveraging robotic process automation in HR facilitates organizations' adherence to constantly changing compliance regulations, and preparing accurate reports by integrating data from multiple systems. Because most payroll processes are rule-based, involving large volumes of data entry and are highly repetitive by nature, they make a classic RPA use case to increase accuracy and reduce processing time, especially when the company has a considerable number of employees. RPA can be implemented to verify the consistency of payroll system employee data by checking it against the data in the ERP system. Also, it can run batch extracts, import and validation for gross to net processing or benchmark. When an employee exits, it is of the highest importance to ensure that this happens in a consistent and considerate manner. Manual processes during the separation phase are error-prone and raise audit flags in many cases. RPA can be implemented to ensure a better organized offboarding and deprovisioning process by automating process parts. For a free POC or demo, contact us, www.suranceinfotech.com, contact@suranceinfotech.com. Please like, share, subscribe to Suranceinfotech channel for more details.